Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just another video here in terms of my PSA collection and results from 2024 vintage edition. Now, I'm not a huge vintage collector. I've got a few, so I'm not showing everything. But some of the base sets and some of the old Japanese cards I kind of graded from my personal collection last year. Not all of them I had since a kid. So some of them I obviously purchased raw in terms of it was not graded. I graded them. Now it's really hard. You never really expect a 10. Let's be honest with you. You don't expect a 10 when you grade too much vintage with PSA. I mean, these cards have been around for ages. But I graded a few in 2024, and I just wanted to show some of the results, some of the collection, in case anyone's interested. Now, the grades aren't great, and if I've got any stories with any of the cards, I thought I'd show them. So the first card I got graded myself personally is the 2000 Japanese Neo 3 Houndoom Holo. Now, this card is absolutely beautiful. Look at the holo effect there. Getting a 9 in a, how many years? So it's 2000, so 25-year-old card. 9 in that's pretty impressive, you've got to admit. Got another 9 in this as well. So a 9 in this, again, 2000. Now the difference is here, the sets are a bit different. So this is the Japanese Neo 3, this is the Japanese Neo 2. So that's the benefit with PSA. You know, sometimes, obviously I didn't pull these back in 2000. I got these as separate cards. And when you submit them, you have to put the year and version and stuff like that. But PSA will check out which pack it was, which, you know, where these cards belong to, and they will put that in the label. So here you go, 2 9s on 2 very impressive cards and just that vintage feel. Now these are well and truly vintage. So I've got the Jumpluff Holo as well in a 9, the year 2000. Sorry if the focus sometimes blurs out, but this is a 9. And yeah, so this is Neo 3. So this goes from the same set as the Houndoom. Another 9, but this one just from the Japanese Neo. So let it focus a little bit. So it's the Kingra Holo. Very nice. And it's got that, you know, the pocket monster, because it's the original Japanese. Now, a bit of a random one. I don't actually know where I picked up this card. I don't even think it's from 2024 either. I graded it. I think it was a few years before when I first started grading cards. But I got this, well, as we all know, it's Pinsar, but it's the Spanish version. And it's only a 7, but it's from the Dragons Frontiers. It's not focusing. There you go. 2007. So, yeah, still vintage. Don't know where I got the original from, but I know I graded this ages ago. Some of the older ones now. I got the 1997 Japanese Jungle Snorlax Holo. Unfortunately, only a 7 in this. But again, even older than 25 years. And look at that. To preserve it, it's got a bit of a swirl here as well. One of my favorite cards here, Slowking, 2000 Japanese Neo. So again, only a 7, unfortunately, from the same set as the Kingra. Don't know what that mark is there. It's just some bits and pieces. But yeah, look at the holo there as well. One of my favorite Pokemon and one of my favorite cards, but definitely one of my favorite Pokemon, the Aerodactyl Holo. And this is a very nice card. Unfortunately, as you say, only a 7. What you've got to remember is, you know, it's very difficult to get 10s in these cards, and you often get the cards raw only. That's when you can only purchase them. And when you get them, you know, some of these I got online, so you couldn't do that physical check to see whether it would get a 10 or not. I just got it for my personal collection. 7 in the Haunter Holo. But however, this is the 1997, so even older, the Japanese Fossil set. This is one that I don't think I actually graded this one, funnily enough. No, sorry, I did. I purchased this card, but this is not 2024. So this was before 2024. It's not even vintage, so I don't really know why I've put it in this pile. So this is the benefit. This is what I'm doing. I'm actually sorting out my cards and my graded cards and sorting them out, what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep. This is 2016 Pokemon XY. So a 9 in this. So I don't know why it's in this pile by mistake, but there you go. Really good one here. The 1998 Japanese Gym Misty's Golduck. One of my favourite cards, one of my favourite eras. I remember growing up having cards like this, and I got a 9. Again, I think that's pretty good for a 1998 card, right? Look at the holo effect. Another one, I got the 1997, the Japanese Jungle this time of Jolteon in a 9. And you can see the jungle stamp there. Only got an 8 in this one. Neo Discovery 2001. But again, I think that's a beautiful card. Look at that. Holos are very underrated these days in modern sets. They're obviously common with the SARs, etc., taking all the attention. Again, is this vintage 2008 kind? Not really vintage, but still, of course, very old. And Giratina at 9. Yeah, I remember grading this one. 2001 Japanese. Let it focus. Don't know why it keeps losing focus. I got an 8 in this one. This one I've packed into one bag. I don't know why, so I'll just flip it around. I got the 2000 Japanese Neo. Got a 9 in this one. And here, one of my favourite Pokemon, as indicated, the Pinsir 1997 9. Now that's pretty good for a jungle card. Pretty good, right? Original Japanese. Big fan of that holo. Just a few more now, and I'll just whiz through them. Nothing that impressive, as I said, just sorting out my collection, what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep. I've got the 2000 Pokemon Game Chansey Holo. Got a 7 in this. Base set 2. Just got the stamp there. Got the Kangaskhan Holo, the 1999 Jungle. No symbol, though, however, in this one. And PSA. Outline that. There you go. Another one for me in 1997, Japanese Rocket Sneak Attack Holo. Got a 7 here. Yeah, that's a classic card. Japanese again, this time 2000. I got an 8. One of my favorite Pokemon, and I got an 8 in here as well. Again, Steelix, one of the favorite Pokemon of mine as well. Brings back so many memories. And I've got an 8 in this one as well. Holo, you can see the holo there. Few more now, very basic. I've got the Beedrill from the 1996 Gym Set 2. 1999, sorry. And I've got an 8 here as well in the Beedrill. I've got the Rockets Trap from the 1998 Japanese Gym. One of my favourite cards, the 1998 Misty's Gyarados in an 8. I mean, in a 10, these are absolutely lucrative. But look at that holo effect, how nice it is. And then lastly, the dark version of the 2001 Japanese Neo 4. So as I say, look, so many cards here. This is just vintage. Just showing you my collection, sorting them out. Thought I'll show you them. I'm going to have a few PSA returns this year. If you do like these videos, firstly, just drop me a like and please subscribe, get those alerts. But let me know, out of this collection, right, if you could have one card, if you could choose one to have in your possession, which one would you choose? Like, basically, what's your favorite? Let me know your favorite. I think I've said mine, but let me know. But yeah, please like and subscribe. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you soon.